Hi, Darren Hunter here from the Profitability Mindshift podcast. And today I just want to give you my backstory. When I first started with fee maximization many years ago, it was year 2000. Now, I'd been in property management for a number of years at that point. In fact, I had been working for an agency a few years before that where I'd come from, and my fees were good. I'd signed them up for 3 years. In that particular case, and it's okay for me to mention fees, I was charging with my old agency 11% management fees plus a leasing fee of 2 weeks rent, a lease renewal fee of 1 week's rent, etc. That was my normal, and I'll call it rack rates. If you ever hear me use the word rack rate, I mean, what's the accepted normal management fee in the market? What is the accepted normal leasing fee in the market? And when I say rack rate, that's what I mean, because they are the two fees that owners really care about the most. And they go around and comparing sometimes agents against their rack rate. And look, another podcast I cover, they really don't worry too much about the other stuff. That's another story. So I'm coming in with that being my rack rate in my head. And I started with this agency in South Australia, regional South Australia. And immediately when I started with them, I could see that the fees that they were getting with new business and their current owners were very, very low. Now, I was also being paid commission. I was getting a percentage of everything that I brought in, every dollar. So every dollar coming in is really, really important. But I immediately thought, well, boy, these fees are very, very low. In fact, they suck. And I'm not doing that because I'm worth a lot more than that. So immediately I put up our new business, with all new business coming in, rack rate 11%, the leasing fee, the lease renewal fee, plus a routine inspection fee. And would you believe, I looked at the outgoing, or the vacate inspection, move out inspection, bond inspection, whatever you want to call it. I looked at that and I thought, I've been doing this for years and years and years and years. And I think outgoing inspections can be really, really tough. And I think they suck. And I should be charging something for it. So I did charge a fee for it. And I'll let you know, no one ever questioned me on that fee. I always got it, and not one competitor ever copied that fee. They never did it. Never made a difference to my charging. But anyway, so I immediately became the most expensive agent in my marketplace overnight, bar none. But my growth was I couldn't keep up with the growth. I was growing the fastest in that particular marketplace, and I was getting the highest fees as well. I was so motivated. I was so enthusiastic. The momentum was amazing. And, we were really able to scale up the amount of income that we were earning for that property management business month by month by month. Anyway, long story short, about a month in after these new fees, I got a phone call from the state real estate manager. And he says, Darren, welcome on board. We've bought this rent roll. You're the new property manager. That's great. But you need to go and sign new management agreements because we've purchased this rent roll. Oh, okay. And I don't remember too much, but I do remember that there was 90 management agreements that I need to go and renew. And there was no way that I was going to sign them up on those old sucky fees, because there's no way I'm doing property management at those fees. And that's all I really remember. But I remember rolling it out. Within the first day of the agreements going out, hitting the post, and then the owners getting them, I got a phone call from a very, very angry owner. And I go on in my training about C-class landlords, and very quickly they're over demanding, unreasonable. They take up a lot of your time. They really wear you out. Whatever the rent is, they just want more. They want above market rents. Whatever your fees are, they just want less. They put little to no money into the property. They have a crap property that generally attracts a crap tenant, but also they generally have a low rent property too. It's all bad. But, I say C-class owners, well, this guy calling me, he was Z-class. He was really, really, really bad. Anyway, he said, Darren, really offended. I'm absolutely blown away how bad your fees are. I'm going. Okay. I've been in the job long enough to know I don't need to be dealing with people like this guy. Property management can be so much better. Life's much better without people like him. It was goodbye. And he actually happened to be the owner or the landlord of the office that I was based in too, but whatever, see you later. And I got another phone call from a guy who was a principal of the local primary school. And he says, hi, Darren, my name is such and such, and welcome on board. And I own such and such a property. And I quickly dialed it up on our system and had a look, and I could see it was a quality 4-bedroom, single family home, 2 bath, all that sort of thing, high rent. In my mind, immediately, big tick, quality, good. And he said, Darren, I've got your new management agreement here, and I just want to say I don't want to pay your lease renewal fee. So I said, okay, well, if then we agree to not charge a lease renewal fee, but we charge all the other fees, will you sign the management agreement? He said, yes. And I got it back. And I got all the other agreements back. I only negotiated with one. I lost 2 properties, low quality properties, negotiated with one and got them all back. And I sat back and I thought, oh my goodness me, there's a lesson to be learned here. And I put that lesson on the shelf because I knew I was going to need it coming up. And we'll talk about that coming up in more podcasts about what actually happened. But that began my journey of my own profitability mind shift to be able to earn a lot more income per property. I hope that's been a good story for you. That was my learning lesson. Talk to you soon.